Hi, Veg Heads. It's December 3rd. December 3rd of Veg Your Best through the holidays. And if you follow me over on the podcast, the Veg Your Best podcast, available on Spotify and iTunes and all your typical podcasting platforms, Veg Your Best, you'll know that I bring up the philosophy of the Stoics, Stoicism, quite frequently. In fact, practically every single podcast to some extent. And I don't think I've mentioned it on our video series in November or yet. So we're going to talk just briefly, one of the great Stoics, Seneca, who wrote, "It's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." That's Seneca. One of my dear, dear friends, her son is named Seneca. It's a beautiful name. And I hope he's as wise as our Stoic philosopher. The idea of daring and learning is kind of important this month. If you're on board to try to veg your best through the holidays, some of you may be going, okay, this is not the month. I got enough on my plate. Have you noticed there's a pandemic? I get it. I get all of it. And what I'm asking you to consider is whether simply feeding yourself a little better with whole food, plant-based nutrition is something that we can practice doing. And the more we practice it, the more we realize it's really no big deal. In fact, you're going to love it. You really will love it. But a lot of us have just gotten into a habit of thinking that's a hassle, that it's awkward, that it's difficult to accomplish. So before anybody thinks that I'm telling them to completely get rid of animal products from their diets, which in the long run, I hope you'll consider, but before you do any of that, this holiday season, really remember to get in your beans, your greens, your grains, all your veggies, your seeds, your legumes, get those in. And maybe fill up on some of those before you go to the animal products. I think there's no possible downside to that. Unless you've got some very, very rare issue that your doctor has warned you, please don't have any extra broccoli. Okay? In that case, I defer to your physician, of course. All right? Veg your best. Remember, it's not because things are difficult that we don't dare. It's because we don't dare that things are difficult. Okay, veg heads, bye-bye.